On today's Arizona Daily Mix, it's the perfect spot for a spot of tea. We'll sip and savor Earl Grey, chamomile, and more at the English Tea Room in Carefree. And from tea to wine, we'll see which wines pair well with your favorite cheeses for National Cheese Lovers Day. Plus, Girl Scout season has officially begun. Look at these beautiful girls. We'll get a taste of the new cookie called Explore More's with the Arizona Cactus Pine Council. We've got all that and a whole lot more, and it all starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you so much for joining us here on CW7 Arizona. Not only is it cookie season, but it is also car show season here in the Valley. And Brad is out at Barrett-Jackson right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Teresa. I'm stretchy. I'm getting ready because I am here at one of the amazing car shows. We're talking huge tents, a lot of walking going on, a lot of seeing cars. But the best part is, Teresa, is that I'm with a celebrity car, and I don't want to brag or anything like that, but 45, 45, 1, 45, 45, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 65, 75, 35, 35, 36, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, So, I'm one of the auctioneers this year.
I'm speechless. I had no idea you had that talent. Is that Linda Perry's convertible behind you?
This is Linda Perry's car, and I'm going to do some bragging when we come back. I do have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Craig Jackson, here with us. We're going to talk about this car, the other celebrity cars, and again, another great auction happening here at Westworld. And so stick around. I'll talk to you in just a little bit.
I'm looking forward to that. Wow, that auctioneer voice was, I'm very impressed. Well, we're going from fancy cars to fancy food. High tea in the desert? Yes, please. The Carefree Tea Room is serving up scones, sandwiches, and a whole lot of charm. Here's a look. Joe, thank you so much for having me.
Hi, Teresa. Thanks for coming today.
This is so beautiful. Nothing prepared me for the interior of this. It's such a quintessentially British idea, and right here in the desert.
I know, who'd have thought when my neighbors gave me 6 months when I first started this tea room. This is 23 years now. I'll give you a little tour if you'd like.
I'd love it.
It's not that big, but we cram a lot of things into this small space. So we have this beautiful rose tree, which is one of the statement pieces that you notice when you first come in the tea room. And then, of course, lots of pink, which can be a little intimidating if you're a man. But we have lots of gentlemen callers that come for tea as well as the ladies. It's a beautiful place. We absolutely love the way it looks. It's gone through several transformations over the years, but you can see it's really decked out to the nines to have a formal afternoon tea here, or lunch, because we do both kinds of food.
I notice it's good to be queen.
It is certainly good to be queen, and we miss our dear queen, so I have homage to the Queen. This table in the tea room that's actually called the Queen's Table, and people request that table, and it has a lot of Queen memorabilia on the wall, some of the vintage tins and cookie tins and candy tins that were so popular when she was crowned.
This has been named one of the top tea rooms by USA Today in the country, not just in Arizona.
That's right.
And
yes.
You get people from everywhere. What kind of celebrations do people have here?
Oh, that's a great question, because we have all sorts of celebrations. We do the personal celebrations for individual guests, such as birthdays and bridal showers and baby showers. And then we do big full-on events that we just love to do. And so we'll celebrate, for example, anything to do with the royals. So any of the royal weddings that have happened in the past, we've had a celebration for that, complete with a big street party. And then, of course, we do things for seasonal events too. So we have a Harry Potter Halloween, and we turn the whole place into Hogwarts. And then at Christmas, we get the Nutcracker ballerinas that come in, and Santa and carolers. And of course, my Christmas trees are all pink. So the tea room really is a beautiful place for all kinds of celebrations. And talking of celebrations, why don't you join me for tea?
I thought you'd never ask.
Have a seat, please.
I didn't want to invite myself, but...
So here we have our formal afternoon tea. And this is what most tea rooms are famous for. It's called an afternoon tea, and it has tea sandwiches and scones and a selection of pastries. Here at the top we have our Victoria sponge cake, which was actually invented for Queen Victoria. And then we have a seasonal trifle and strawberries and macarons, our scones, and then a selection of tea sandwiches. We have cucumber with feta cheese and salmon and chicken. But I did just want to show you the other lunches that we also serve at the tea room, because we're not just a place for fancy tea sandwiches. In front of you, you have a cottage pie. That's like a meat and potatoes meal, very traditional, especially if you're in England and you happen to be in a pub, you'll get asked if you want cottage pie, or sometimes known as shepherd's pie. And here we have our quiche. This is a cheese broccoli quiche, and then in front of me I have a chicken salad that's with toasted almonds and chicken and mandarins and grapes. If you happen to spill a bit of tea on the table, it's supposed to be good luck. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, thank you for telling me
it can
that.
be good luck, unless of course you've used Grandma's best linens, and then maybe it's not such good luck. You might get written out the will.
As a ritual in England, what does this mean to people to sit down for tea?
It's usually about conversation. That's the most important thing. You're having something to eat, but the purpose of sitting to the table is to sit and talk to the people that you're with. And it's a very social thing to do, to have tea. Tea is much more of a sit down and enjoy experience. So if you're invited to tea at somebody's house, number one, you assume there's going to be cake.
Always assume.
And number two, you're going to be there for a while.
Okay, so clear out your calendar. As I was listening to you talk about this, I just thought we're living in a world of social media. 14 seconds, 7 seconds, you're scrolling, we're disconnected. And this whole ritual is about taking time.
Exactly, taking time for tea. That's what it says on my flower wall as you come in the tea room, taking time for tea. Because it is about just slowing things down for a moment. So the interesting thing about tea is that it has about the same amount of caffeine as coffee, but it hits your system differently. And we like to say that the tea is more of a warm hug to push you on your way, and coffee is, you know, the kick to get you going.
So this is a warm hug in a beautiful pink space, in gorgeous Carefree.
Exactly. What could be better?
Nothing. Hey, are you looking to mix up your workout routine this year? We'll show you how. That's later in the show. But first, 'tis the season of Thin Mints, trefoils, and more. We'll see which Girl Scout cookies are back, and we're gonna try the brand new flavor. I cannot wait. That is coming up next, so stay right here. Cookie season is back, and yes, there's a new flavor this season. Joining us is the creative director of the Arizona Cactus Pine Council, Zuri Torres, and Girl Scout Media Ambassadors, Amara Webb-Blakely, Penelope Ruiz, and Avon Olson from Girl Scouts Arizona Cactus Pine Council. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that enthusiasm, Penelope. Everyone's awake, right? Because you're not at school right now.
Yeah, no.
Right? Penelope, what grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
How are you at selling Girl Scouts cookies?
I think it's been a really fun experience lately because I've got to meet new people and I've got to talk about the cookies to everyone. And I've heard a lot of positive feedback from it. Everyone seems to like the new cookie.
Okay, we're going to get to the new cookie. Do you have an approach, okay, when you're selling cookies? Because I was never a Girl Scout, but I feel like I would be very intimidated. Like, how do you approach people to buy your cookies?
Well, I mean, you say like, hi, I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, and like you tell them like what the flavors are and like the unique features about them, like Thin Mints are vegan and Toffee Tastics are gluten-free.
That was really good. Now, I personally freeze my Thin Mints. Where do you stand on that?
I love to freeze my Thin Mints. I think they're way better in the freezer, honestly.
Thank you. Well, we got to get right to the new cookie because how exciting is this? Can you tell me about the Explore Mores?
The Explore Mores is a Rocky Road inspired cookie, and it's kind of like a sandwich. It has brownies on the outside, and it is filled with a hint of marshmallow and toasted almond cream. They're actually surprisingly really good.
Should I try one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, hold on.
They seem to be a fan favorite this year.
Yeah, okay, tell me about it, Zuri.
Yeah, so we didn't have a new cookie last year, as you said, so we're really excited to bring Explore Mores into the lineup, and they're joining our iconic classics like Thin Mints, Samoas, Trefoils, Tagalongs. So I think it's going to be a new favorite, and you can try these in the freezer too. Let us know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
This is fantastic. I love this. I feel like nobody eats Rocky Road ice cream anymore, like my grandparents were always eating it.
It's really nostalgic, and our Girl Scout cookie season runs for 6 weeks in the winter, so it gives you that hint of summer.
Yes, it does. This is delicious. I would pair this with some vanilla ice cream and just crumble it on top.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you've probably sold a lot of boxes of cookies. What's your secret? What's your secret to selling?
I have a lot of friends, personal family members. My dad works in the radio station, so he has a lot of different people to give it out to. And
Is your dad on the air?
my dad, he's a manager there.
Oh, okay. So you go in through the parents' workplace. Is that a good strategy for y'all?
Yeah, teachers.
Yeah.
What do you think you learned from selling the cookies?
Well, you learn people skills, you learn money management, and yeah.
What about you?
So there's 5 pillars of what we learned by Girl Scout cookies. We learned goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. And they're on every box, and it really just teaches us how to develop as a girl.
Wow, Amara. I mean, Zuri, how long till she's my boss?
I know, right? I think she has it down, absolutely. The girls participate in the program and really learn what it is to run a small business, and they work in collaboration with their troops, or they can sell on their own with their family members. And these skills then translate into their adult life as they have their own careers.
I would think so, because you have to be pretty good at public speaking, right? Because you're sometimes you're at a basketball game or a football game or at the park. You have to talk to strangers and sell them on the cookies. Here's a question I have. Does anybody have cash anymore? I feel like everyone just Venmos.
Oh, Imara was just talking about this, actually. How are you taking payment this year, Imara?
We take cash, card, PayPal, and Venmo, and it is actually pretty easy now that we have an app, Digital Cookie, that we use to take our payments, and they just get stored inside of the app, and we get rewards for how many we sell, and it really teaches us another pillar of selling Girl Scout cookies, goal setting. So I feel like that's really helpful.
Yeah, we've modernized.
They modernized. Okay, last words to people out there before we go who haven't purchased any Girl Scout cookies. What do you say to them? Tell it right. I usually say don't look in the camera, but tell it right into Grady's camera.
Come get your Girl Scout cookies. The season ends March 1st.
Very good. Last words from you?
Come get your Girl Scout cookies.
I love it. Amara?
Girl Scout cookie season is here. Buy some Girl Scout cookies before they sell out.
Yay!
You guys did amazing. Thank you so much. You heard it from them, and you heard it from me. The Explore Mores are worth more. Not worth more than a Thin Mint. Those are the GOAT, but these are delicious. Thank you guys so much. We'll also put information on our website, cw7az.com, because you can buy Girl Scout cookies online, right? Thank you, girls, so much. Oh, good.
All right, it is the car show of the century. It's all right here at Westworld. It's Barrett Jackson. Come on back. Find out what celebs could be here and what car you could actually take home when the mix returns. Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. It's kind of like the quiet before the storm here at Barrett Jackson Auto Auction. And I'll tell you, Mr. Jackson, it's another wonderful year with you, because I didn't have to knock on your door and wake you up early in the morning like we usually do.
We don't do 5 a.m. anymore.
But I'll tell you, the gates open up early here for people to come through and check out these cars. And I wanted to stand here for a couple reasons. One, before we get to cars, it's not just cars. If you look down this mall, you have something for everybody.
Oh, we have hundreds of vendors, all lifestyle, helicopters and planes for sale. It is a lifestyle event. We've also added other elements. The staging lanes are collectors club, where you can sit there and have a fine cocktail and watch all the cars go by in a very upscale environment. So there's a lot more to Barrett Jackson than just the cars, but that is the nucleus.
I like it. And we have, how many cars do you think this year?
1,950 is what we were shooting for. All selling at no reserve, which is unique to Barrett-Jackson. And we have cars from every type, supercars, and what's very popular nowadays, SUVs that have been resto modded. You know, people nowadays want cars they can take out and drive. When we go to the salon in a bit, you'll see a lot of the supercars. We also have celebrity cars.
So, and that's what I wanted to talk about because, again, celebrities do the same thing we do. They get in a car, they drive it. You got Kevin Hart's truck out here. You have David Spade's car out here,
His
truck out here.
Yeah, he has a F-250 pickup truck. It's a big beast for him to drive around L.A.
I love it. All right, the car behind me, I'm very happy to say because I like have 6 degrees of separation. Chef Jed Perry, who is, again, not related, but a very, very good friend of mine. I didn't know who his sister was, and I know him for a while until he's like, oh yeah, my sister Linda Perry, and that's whose car we're looking at, and this is exciting. She was here on Saturday for the gala. You thought she was just going to play a little acoustic song. She got the band playing with her, but her car's up for auction, and this has a lot of history.
She's owned it for over 20 years, and you know, it's a stick. I love that she drives a 4-speed. She said she starts the car every day. She loves it, but she's had fun with it, and she wants to do something different and wants to teach her daughter that you don't keep everything forever, that you let somebody else enjoy it and you go do something else. So it's a great lesson, and she has been wonderful. As you said, she originally was just going to do a quick acoustic set. She taught the band the song, and she killed it. And she's going to be here live on Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when we're selling this live on the History Channel.
I love it. It is a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro convertible, which is just beautiful. And you said that she keeps it in great shape. But also her kindness is amazing. And that's what we also want to talk about this auction. This is about not just people coming and getting cars. It's about giving back to charities and community.
Yeah, we have 9 charity cars, and our full charity cars are cars that we have vetted the causes, and one of the feature cars is the ZR1X, one of the most anticipated cars in a special livery where they're going to make 250 to commemorate our 250th anniversary of our country. All the proceeds of that will go to Tunnels to Towers. So great charity car moments. Every day we will start selling a charity car.
I like it. We're going to walk over this way because I want to ask you a question. Everyone asks you about cars. Everyone's like, oh, what's your favorite car? I want to ask you, what's your favorite part about this auction?
It's the people. I love the cars, but the car collecting community that's helped us raise $165+ million for charity. They're great people, and I love the entrepreneurship, and I love just spending time when we're not at the auction with my customers, and I like having the next generation coming up and the YouTubers and having so many of them say, I do this because I watched you for all these years with my dad, watching you when originally back on Speed Vision into all the speed years, but that really gives me a lot of satisfaction, and you know, it's about giving back and mentoring the next generation.
I love it. I know you're a very busy man, but I will be off camera talking to him because I've been trying for years and years to get that Yugo, you know, and I know you tell me every year it might be here, it might not be, so we're going to find out. But it is Barrett-Jackson auction out here at Westworld. Tickets are available now through Sunday. You come check out the cars. Don't forget, Saturday is the big day with the big celebrities. Everybody coming out, so come and enjoy. We're back with more from Westworld in just a little bit.
Coming up, we're following a freestyle skier's resilient journey to the Winter Olympics. That's coming up next. Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There is still so much more to come on the show today. We are just weeks away, can you believe it, from the Olympics, and athletes are continuing to make their final preparations before heading to Italy. Aisha Tolliver introduces us to an athlete who's made his journey to Italy a memorable one.
For the athletes headed to the 2026 Winter Olympic Games, these final weeks are about fine-tuning every detail, sharpening skills, quieting nerves, and finding the right headspace before the world is watching. 28-year-old American freestyle skier Colby Stevenson says the goal is always gold, but just as important is taking a moment to appreciate the journey that brought him here.
I'm super competitive. The way I go out there and actually achieve that is by just having fun and doing what I think is the best run I can. So I just focus on that, and I get the support of my family that come out to Italy and some of my friends. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to give me that extra boost of luck that we all need,
Stevenson is no stranger to the Olympic spotlight. He took home silver in the men's big air event in 2022. Now he's reflecting on the moments just before he dropped in, when the noise fades, the nerves settle, and it's finally time to trust the work and let it all fly.
I remember going on the bus on the way to the big air event, which is where I got my silver medal, and I was bumping Stevie Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle, and it kind of shuffled on, and I was like, all right, this is perfect.
Yeah. Stevenson's path to the podium hasn't been a straight line, and it certainly hasn't been easy. In fact, 2026 marks 10 years since a near fatal car crash nearly ended his career altogether. Severe brain swelling left him in a coma, and doctors weren't optimistic he would ever fully recover. But Stevenson says surviving that moment changed everything, teaching him not just how to compete again, but how to chase his dreams with a deeper gratitude and live them to the fullest.
You really don't know when bad things are going to happen or life's going to change, so you just enjoy every day.
When it's all said and done, Stevenson hopes his legacy is simple, that he's remembered as someone who never gave up and someone who truly loved the sport that shaped his life. On the journey to Italy, I'm Aisha Tolliver.
Wow, well, just like the song, I hope to see him fly like an eagle. If you like gaming, Lexi shows us where you can work out your body and mind at Activate Games. Take a look.
We are out here at Activate, which is a brand new game facility of all sorts. And we say game lightly because this is more workout game mix. And this is Eli, the store manager. Can you tell me a little bit about Activate?
Yeah, we are an active gaming experience. We are for ages 6+. It's really for everybody above that. I have people come in from 6 all the way to 60. We really get your blood pumping. We want you to get moving. We want you to get off the couch. It's a really, really good time for everybody involved. Everybody enjoys it, but it really immerses you into the game itself,
100%.
and you kind of forget everything else going on around you.
That's how I felt when I was just doing the Mega Grid, running around, trying to find all the numbers around me.
Everybody loves it. I'm having pretty consistent traffic. Everybody's here to have a good time. There's tons of questions around it. It's so hard to explain it until I just tell everybody that you've got to jump in and you've got to try it. The response has just been absolutely wonderful. We are the first in Arizona. We are rapidly expanding across the U.S. and in other countries, so keep your eye out if you're not local to us. Check us out on Play Activate on any social medias. You'll be able to kind of get an idea of what you're getting yourself into.
And so let's talk. You walk in the front doors. How does it work? What is the process to get back here to all these rooms?
Oh, super easy. You walk in the front door, you hit my front desk first, we get your registration filled out, either pay in advance or go ahead and type up the payment there. Then we turn around and we get you over to a registration iPad. You can sign the waivers online if you like to, or it's a 30-second process. Once you get in store, we give you your wristbands and you're good to go.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk this room in front of us right now.
Sure.
How many different games do you guys have back here?
I have 13 individual rooms. 2 of them are duplicates.
Okay.
This is one of my duplicate rooms, but it's because it's so popular. This is Hoops. It's a very basketball based game, but it's got so many different dynamic games inside of it.
Let's
so I'm
look
gonna
inside.
open you up,
Let's show them
and you
inside.
can either play trivia. You can come in here and you can Simon Says. You can do so many different things in here.
And so what is the mode that we're playing right now?
We're playing 15 green right now. Her active goal is to hurry up and get as many 15 green squares as fast as she absolutely can.
Okay. And so how does the Simon Says one work?
The Simon Says, literally, it'll pop up and it'll say go green to blue to green to green to red to green to yellow, and you've got to remember these sequences, and you're trying to shoot them into the basketball hoops.
That's actually so great.
It's so fun.
What is your favorite game that you have? Out of
My
all of them?
absolute favorite game is Mega Grid. It's
Okay.
who made us TikTok famous, and if you would like, I can go ahead and show you
Okay,
that.
let's go check it out.
It is very much, it just appeals to my inner child. The floor is lava,
Okay.
and once you get in here, your whole goal is to really just knock out different squares. We've
Okay.
got to hit these blue squares on the tile while missing the red.
Okay.
We're going to turn around. River's in here currently,
Oh, we're playing.
so you've got to find a blue tile.
Okay.
Oh, now we've got to knock out all the blue tiles without getting on the red.
Ooh. Okay. And this
Okay.
one's TikTok viral, right?
This is the one that made us TikTok famous. People love this thing.
Okay.
Oh, you've got one more next to you. One more next to you.
Okay.
And then we've got some more over
Oh,
here.
there's more.
This is definitely one of our most active games.
Okay.
It is such a good time. Everybody loves this thing, but you are sweating by the time that it is over.
I was.
Which is really the goal, you know? It's like fun gym time.
Okay. And what are some of the other ones that you guys have that are active games?
We've also got one that is laser. It is very much like, not laser tag per se,
Okay.
but like laser mazes. You're going to be army crawling on the ground. You're going to be jumping over moving lasers. It's just such an experience that you have to be able to come and check it out to really understand what you're doing.
And what's your guys' website and social media for people who want to check you guys out?
So playactivate.com is the website. Playactivate is also the social media handles. You can see all of our new locations on there. You can get all the updates on the games that we're installing coming up, all of the updates that we're doing. All of it's just a great time.
Thank you so much. And as
Yep.
always, you can go to tw7az.com for more information. Okay, let's knock out all these things. Tell me where to go next.
Oh, we've got one more here.
Oh, we gotta find the blue squares. Ooh.
Coming up, Brie Gouda Gruyere. See which wines pair well with your favorite cheeses. That's coming up next. Today is National Cheese Lovers Day, so what better way to celebrate than wine and cheese pairings with one of Arizona's most beloved wineries? Joining us is Peggy Fiandaca from LDV Winery, a family-owned vineyard turning Arizona grapes into seriously good wine. Thank you so much for being here, Peggy.
Absolutely, Teresa. I'm thrilled to be here and talk about my favorite subject, wine and cheese.
Listen, cheese goes back. I don't know what goes back longer, cheese or wine?
That's a good question, but
Thank you.
7,000 years
Of cheese.
was the earliest cheese making, yes.
Okay, and I looked it up this morning. The most popular, you probably already know, the most popular cheese in the world is?
I don't know.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella, of course, pizza.
Pizza, exactly right. And then after that, Gouda.
Gouda, okay, the Dutch. It's usually a Dutch Gouda.
That's
yes.
right. You're an expert in wine. So why do wine and cheese pair so well together?
Oh, it's just the key to pairing wine and cheese is you don't want one to overpower the other. You definitely want a perfect pairing is when it accentuates the cheese and it accentuates the wine at the same time. So you want to pair tannins. Tannins are those things that you taste in big reds in the back of your mouth. So like these big wines, we have a Petite Syrah, LDV, and an Arizona Strongholds Cabernet. Beautiful with blue cheeses. So I don't know, I just made a pasta with Gambazola. Oh my goodness, wonderful. Or Point Reyes blue cheese, a lot of people put that on salads. You want a big, bold wine to cut through that fattiness of that cheese.
Okay, so you want a very tannic, bold,
Yes.
big wine if you're having what I'm calling a stinky cheese.
Yes,
for lack of a better term.
Yeah. But then we have fresh cheeses like a feta. A lot of people love the Greek feta. It has that saltiness. It goes great on salads. We want to pair it with our LDV Viognier, which is a light white wine. This one has a little bit of oak, but not too much. You don't want to have too much oakiness. Or we have an Arizona Stronghold again, Dryden, which would go beautiful with mozzarella, cream cheeses, or brie. Everyone has a brie on their cheese platter, right?
Oh, of course. You got to have a charcuterie these days.
The charcuterie.
Here's your more mellow cheese
Those
selection.
are the semi-hard cheeses, and hard cheeses. So cheddar, a Bella Vitana, which has it's like a Parmesan soaked in Cabernet Sauvignon.
Whoa.
Beautiful with a Sangiovese from Salvatore. Or you got the Gouda, as we talked about.
Yeah, this is the most popular cheese in the world after mozzarella.
Yep, and it's wonderful, a Dutch Gouda. Or Manchego from Spain. People love that. Or the Jarlsberg.
And you pair those with these?
Yep, a rosé from Los Milix. And all these wineries that I brought today are on the Scottsdale Wine Trail in Old Town Scottsdale, where our tasting room is.
Well, let's talk about that, because when I moved to Arizona, I grew up in Northern California, and I was surprised. Like, there's incredible wineries here. You grow your grapes up in Northern Arizona?
South. We grow them near the Mexico-New Mexico border in the Cochise County. Great place to grow grapes. The majority of grapes are grown down there, but they're grown all over the state. We have over 120 wineries now.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you can taste the LDV wines
in Old Town.
In Old Town?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
do I need a reservation? When are you open?
We're open every day of the week at noon. We're on Stetson Drive. You can get on the website, ldvwinery.com, or get on the Scottsdale Wine Trail and see all the tasting rooms in Old Town.
This is what you got to do in 2026. And if you want to enjoy National Cheese Lovers Day today, go to Old Town, go to LDV Wineries, and support your local vineyards. Thank you so much for being here, Peggy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Coming up, Brad is showing us more of the cars up for auction over at Barrett-Jackson. That's coming up next.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. We're out here at Barrett-Jackson with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Craig Jackson. And the thing is we're walking through here, Craig, we're seeing all these different cars, but we're coming down to an area that plays a very important part to some of the cars that people are going to be able to get, and that is a prototype car of the Ford GT, is that right?
A very special car. So usually the auto manufacturers will crush these, although there have been, I've found some of the prototypes from earlier years, but this was built in 2015 as a 2017 prototype, and they used it till 2019. It still has tags. What it was is it was an early hand-built, hand-laid carbon fiber test car, so they could do calibration and a lot of the performance. This is one of the performance vehicles. How do these cars perform? And rare.
And with that, we go across to the line of cars here are the production cars. That's crazy. So let's talk about, of course, the auction here and how it works. Is that you have some of the high ends, you have some of the cream of the crop, and Ford has been so good to you over the years.
Yes, and we're selling a charity car for them, the new Dark Horse SC. On Saturday, so we have a great rapport with the auto manufacturers, but just look at this lineup of Ford GTs here. These are the cars that were developed from that car. We have the earlier cars, the 05, 06s, which are 6-speed manuals. But these cars, they built them for one purpose: go win Le Mans on the 50th anniversary of beating Ferrari, and they did it 50 years later.
Oh my gosh. And that's what's so great about coming out here. Again, it's not about the auction so much, it's about the history and learning what these cars mean to actually our history of America.
Yep, and you know, here, great rally cars, a 300 SL Roadster, one of the best years because it's a disc brake car. It's a 1961. First year they put four-wheel disc brakes on it, but the car was derived from the 300 SL Gullwing. And the Gullwings are just iconic with its Gullwing doors. There's a reason because of the tube chassis, how high the door is to get into it, but it really is a work of art. And the hammer price on this car is going to go to the California Highways Patrol's 1199 Foundation. And it is a great example. It went to, both these cars just came from the Mercedes-Benz Classique Center, where they were both gone through and certified. Great restoration. And then we have other supercars down the whole other side. This is a row of McLarens and Ferraris on the other side.
Oh my goodness. All right, Craig, let's remind people that this is a week-long event, which is really great. And again, doors are already open.
Doors open every day at 8. Tickets start at $27, very affordable. And the excitement, we have 37 hours of live TV between FYI and History Channel. People come from all over the world. We have bidders from all 50 states. People come from Europe to come to Barrett-Jackson because it really is a happening. And if you live here, you got to come out. It is an automotive lifestyle event.
It is. And again, it is right here at Westworld. I remember the tent at first was probably, maybe 500 feet. Maybe it was just like a little pop-up tent when you first started.
It was like one of the tents that the cars are in out here now. Now we have 6 of those. This tent has 2 Guinness Book of World Records. From here to the end, you can't see the end of it.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'll tell you, you come out, you can bid. You still have time, especially for our wonderful staff that won the Bears-Ram pool. They won quite a bit of money. They can come out here and maybe bid on a car this weekend, right?
Absolutely.
So they won a lot of money.
Yeah, come on out. And you got 300-400 different vendors between the inside and the outside vendors. Pick yourself up a helicopter while you're here.
Oh, there you go. All right, it is Barrett-Jackson Car Auction. You did. All right, it's all right there on the screen. You want more information, head over to the CW7AZ.com.
Coming up, see how students all over the valley are learning how to manage money, run a business, and even operate a town. That's coming up next. Ever wonder what it's like to run a business before you're even a teenager? We take you inside BizTown, where Arizona students get a hands-on lesson in what it takes to work, earn, and lead.
Junior Achievement of Arizona is a nonprofit that prepares students to succeed in work and life. We serve about 180,000 students across the state, and we're giving them the skills to manage their money, to succeed in their future careers, and to think entrepreneurially. We're meeting students where they're learning, in their learning environments, in a way that matters to them and helps them connect to their future and what that looks like. And so we help them understand the importance of math and why that helps with managing money. We help them understand the importance of science and social studies and language arts and how that's going to prepare them to succeed in their future. We're providing this through age-appropriate experiences. So at the young levels, like kindergarten and first grade, we're talking about needs versus wants. We're helping them understand what a community is and how the different parts work together. As they grow older, it's age-appropriate, helping them really understanding how to budget. What are the future careers that align to who they are and who they might become? And we're giving them really, really tactical and transactional skills that will make them successful in the future. We're helping them be effective communicators. We're helping them figure out how to collaborate, how to think critically. We're helping them understand cultural relevancy and how they might pivot in their work environment. These are all skills that every one of us needs to be successful in our future careers and in life. So Junior Achievement, we have programs for all stages of learners, kindergarten through adulthood. Here in JA BizTown specifically, this is for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. They are learning about what it's like to be a member of the community in the real world, but they're still young enough to lean into that imagination and that creativity. So it's the perfect sweet spot. BizTown looks much like the community that the students live in. We try to ensure that the businesses that are represented, that they would recognize them. Restaurants, utility companies. We also represent companies that they might not know about, but are full of high wage, high demand, high growth careers that we want them to consider for their future. For our students, this is a life-changing experience. Sincerely, I meet people every week, every month who say that they went into their future career because of their experience when they were in elementary school here in Arizona and going to BizTown. These students are going to walk away today understanding the importance of these skills, understanding how hard it is to manage your time, how hard it is to be able to be productive and reach goals, and the importance of working together. When they don't pull their weight, how does that affect the greater team and the greater economy? They also walk away with an understanding of what it means to be a contributing member of society and how important it is to vote and to earn money and to make sure they're valuing their commitments. Here at Junior Achievement of Arizona, we aspire to see that every student graduates having experienced our profound programming and education. Along that way, we prioritize the students who need us the most. Oftentimes, that's going to be schools who come from high frame reduced percentages, but we also have lots of public, private, charter, and even homeschool groups who come through these doors every day. Here at Junior Achievement, we have something for every learner. Oftentimes it's through school, and oftentimes it might be at home. So we are really proud of the fact that we're serving all of these students free. We have lots of free resources on our website, free to schools. If you're interested in learning more, visit jaaz.org and find out how you can get your own student or your student's school involved with JA.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
Everyone that make life easier, from cooking smarter to looking your best and so much more. These game-changing finds are designed to simply simplify your everyday life. Alyssa Bergamini and Ashley Howard are standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource, bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard.
And I'm Alyssa Bergamini. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. New year, new routines, and today we're bringing you game-changing products designed to make everyday life a little bit easier, faster, and more enjoyable.
I can't wait. These are smart solutions that save you time, space, and stress. So let's kick things off with a true multitasking hero, the Instant Pot 6-quart Rio 7-in-1 multi-cooker. This is 7 appliances in one. Pressure cook, slow cook, saute, steam, make rice, yogurt, even keep your meals warm, all in one sleek pot.
A little bit of everything there. So whether it's a busy weeknight dinner or meal prep for the week ahead, this Instant Pot cuts cooking time dramatically while locking in all the flavor. One pot, less cleanup, and more time for you, and that is a win for the new year.
The more flavor, the better.
The better, of course.
Now, speaking of me time, let's talk sound. The Soundcore Q30 Hybrid Active Noise Canceling Headphones by Anchor are a total game changer. With multiple noise canceling modes, rich high-res audio, and up to 50 hours of playtime, these are perfect for work, travel, or just zoning out at home.
Yeah, I love doing that. I'm sure you do too.
Yes.
You can customize the sound right from the app. Connect to 2 devices at once and enjoy all-day comfort. And what about your mornings? Well, let's simplify them with the Keurig K-Mini Single Serve Coffee Maker.
Now, this compact beauty brews a fresh cup in just minutes, from 6 to 12 ounces, and fits perfectly in small kitchens, dorms, or offices. Plus, cord storage keeps your counter clutter-free.
We all need coffee in the morning. Now, let's talk beauty on the go. The Ama Beauty Travel Hair Dryer Brush. It is a must-have. Dual voltage for international and domestic travel, which is key. 360-degree airflow and negative ionic technology for that smooth, frizz-free volume.
Dry, straighten, and style all at once. No juggling tools. It's like salon results anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
All right, now let's take one last look at today's game-changing products that will make your life a little easier in the new year.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them over on our website. That is cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Tomorrow, we'll learn how to do award show-worthy hairstyles, plus find out why eating donuts can be good for you, especially if a portion of the proceeds goes back to local nonprofits. And we're talking to LeVar Burton, yes, the host of Trivial Pursuit, which airs right here on CW7 Arizona. For more information on anything we talked about during the show, head on over to cw7az.com. Have a great day. We see you right back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Best Reviews.